Yo, what is up YouTube? This is DaFuzzyFury here, bringing you guys another awesome redstone creation that I built just for you guys. Check it out, we got this awesome gumball machine right here, and I actually got this thing to work too. The gumball shake, we got the twisty knob to work. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to build an exact replica of this whole thing. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna split this into two episodes. One's going to be about how to build the gumball machine. Second one's going to be how to put the redstone together. They're both pretty simple as long as you follow along all the steps. It's pretty awesome, and let's get on to it. Alright guys, well, to start this off, what you're going to want to do is pick out your favorite color and place the blocks in a row of a total of 14. Pretty simple. On the side, you're going to want to go in a row of 8. And you're pretty much going to do the same thing throughout the whole thing. Another 14 on the side, until we end up with like a whole circle thing. Alright, so you guys should end up with a circular shape like this. On the front of your gumball machine and the inside, you're just going to put one row straight across. Now on the whole inside, we're just going to put a total of 3 blocks high in the whole inside of your circle. You can do this though for the whole circle. Alright, so when you guys are done, you should have something that looks exactly like this. I forgot to tell you guys, but just put one row in front so it looks exactly like that in the front. But it should pretty much look like a whole circle thing, like a little barrier. Next step is going to be exactly the same, except this time on the inside it's going to be 30 tall. So this is going to take you a little longer, so I'll just skip ahead to like where I'm done with this and show you guys the next step. Alright, so when you guys are done building that, you should have a huge barrier around the whole circle, or inside the whole circle. This is going to be the bottom of your gumball machine, the whole base of it. So for the next step, we're just going to place glass all around the whole top of it. We're going to make 2 layers. Alright, so once you guys are done with that, we're going to make one outside layer above it. We're just going to do this for the whole outside. It's going to be pretty simple. We're going to make 3 layers on this. Make sure on the edges that you cut them off like I do on this side to give it a clean look. I'm going to show you guys how I build this first circle, and after I'm done building this, I'm just going to fast forward to how to build all the 3 circles, or 3 of them real quick. I'm gonna tell you guys right now that it's gonna be a little difficult at first, but once you build about like the first 2 layers of glass like this, it'll be really fast and simple. So just stay patient and you should be able to build an awesome gumball machine. Oh yeah, and I told you guys to make a total of 3 layers, but I actually want you guys to make a total of 4 layers. Alright, so when you guys are done, you should have something that looks like this. For the next step, what we're gonna do, instead of adding another layer, we're just gonna stack one more glass on top. We're just going to do this for around the whole top of the glass. Okay, so once you did that, you should have something that looks like this. The next thing we're going to do is make one more outside layer, and I'll tell you what to do right after you guys are done with that. Okay, so what you guys are going to do next is, instead of adding 1 stack of glass, we're going to add 2 stacks of glass on top of this. And once you guys are done with that, I'll tell you the next step. Alright guys, well now we're about halfway done with this dome, almost completed with it. Next thing we're going to do is, instead of making another outside layer, we're going to make an inside layer. So we're basically going to do the exact same thing. It's going to be a little bit more different how we do this top part, but just make one more layer and I'll show you guys the next step. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is add one more stack of glass to the top of the layer we just made. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is add one more inside layer. Now we're just gonna add one more stack of glass to the layer we just made. Okay, so once you guys are done with that, you should have something that looks similar to this. And if it doesn't look like this, go check back to see what you did. I don't think it should do a difference if you're missing a layer though. It should look pretty much the same. Alright, so the next thing you're gonna do is add one more layer to that. And once you guys are done making that layer, we're gonna make another layer. We're gonna switch things up right after this layer though, trust me. Okay guys, when you guys are done with that, your dome should look similar to this. And we're gonna switch things up a little bit. We're not gonna make another layer. What we're gonna do is add one more coat of glass to the inside of it. Just look how I add this coat. You're just gonna want to do exactly the same. For the next step, we're gonna add one more layer and do the same thing as we did in this step. Add another coat. Okay, I'm gonna change the color so you guys can see this a little bit more easy. But we're just gonna do exactly the same as we did in the last step. We're just gonna add one more layer, put another coat, like I said. Okay guys, we're almost done. We're just gonna do another layer and another coat, and we should be really close to finishing up this dome. This is what takes the longest. After we're done with this, like, the other steps are really simple. Alright, guys, I'll see you guys when I'm done with this. Okay guys, sorry, I forgot to tell you, what you guys want to do is add one more coat so it looks exactly like this, and just cut off the edges. Okay, so once you guys are done with that, you should have this rectangle. We're gonna fix that by just adding one extra coat on both sides. And once you guys do that, it should look like a square. Yep, you guys should have a square. Next thing you're gonna do is pull out your gray. This is gonna be your cap, and make one inside coat with your gray. And that's pretty much it for that step. Next thing you're gonna do is just fill the top of this with another coat of gray. You can do this for the whole thing, just fill it all up. Next thing we're doing is adding one more layer to the top of this, and you're just gonna fill it all in. Okay, so for this next step, all you're gonna do is find the middle and make a 3x3 square inside of it. Once you guys are done with that, make one more layer on top of that, another 3x3 square. You know, just taking a sip of my Swift potion. And the next step, I don't really know how to explain it, so just look at what I do. Pretty simple, like an outside layer or something, and you kind of make like a little triangular pyramid on the top. Another 3x3 layer, and one more on top. And congratulations guys, you built the dome of your gumball machine. Now this thing's actually starting to look like a gumball machine. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is add those metal things that go around the glass dome to hold it up. We're gonna end up making two of these things. Just go all the way around the gumball machine like I am doing. Okay, and once you guys are done making that ring, we're gonna skip one block down and make another ring. Exactly the same thing. Pretty simple. Alright guys, so once you guys are doing that, you should have these two rings to keep up your dome of the gumball machine. What we're going to do next is to the edges of these metal rings, we're just going to add an extra layer. Pretty simple guys, we're going to make this gumball machine look as awesome as I could possibly make it look, just for you guys. I'll just fast forward to when we're done with this and I'll show you the next step. Okay guys, so now we get to start working on this awesome twisty knob. What you're gonna need is gray, light gray, dark gray, and your half slabs or whatever. We're gonna start off by making a 10 by 12 square. Make sure you skip 2 blocks on the side, and it should look something like that. You know, just building your square. This is like gonna be like easy parts. After you guys build the dome, this is so easy. Now on the corners, what you're going to want to do is add 1 square to them. Pretty simple. And now we're just going to get our half slabs. Oh, my bad, we're going to put 1 on the inside of those corners to give it that extra effect. And now I'm pretty sure we pull out our half slabs. Yep. And what you're going to want to do is just put them right next to those blocks on the top and both tops of those things. Now what we're going to do is pull out our light gray wool. We're going to change this whole background to light gray. Alright guys, so once you guys are done filling in that gray, we're going to pull out our dark gray and we're going to make that quarter hole thing, the part where you put your quarter in. You just make a square that's 4 big. Pretty simple. And then what you're gonna do is cut out the inside, and then you're gonna go even deeper, cut out that inside, and we're gonna replace that with the gray blocks so it looks even cooler. Now you're just gonna put 2 more on bottom of there and get out your stone slabs and put those on top. Now you got that. Now what we're gonna do is go on bottom and we're gonna make a 3 by 4 square where I'm cutting, and we're just gonna fill that in with the dark gray. This is going to be our awesome twisty knob part. We're going to make this S-shaped thing, 2 on bottom, then 2 in the middle, and then 2 on the top right. And there you go. You got your awesome twisty knob, your coin hole. They don't do anything yet, but it still looks pretty sick in this tutorial. Now, one thing you could add to this is on the bottom, you could put your slabs so it looks like it just gives it an extra effect to make it look even cooler. And once I'm done doing this, I'm gonna show you guys that next step so we can make that that one part where the gumballs come out or whatever, the dispenser thingy. Yeah, that part. Alright guys, we're almost done with this. We're on our last step. What you're gonna need is your dark gray, your blue color, and half slabs. Now how we're gonna start with this is we're gonna go 1 inside and we're gonna make it 4 tall. Go to the right 1 up, go to the right 1, go up, and go 4 to the side, go down 1, go to the right, go down 1, go to the right, and just go all the way down. Just look, it should be pretty simple. It's complicated when I say it. Alright, next thing is you're going to get your color and fill in that little gap right there. Get your gray, make another coat. Now what you're going to do is get your colored wool and take that out, and we're going to make this little triangle on the inside. We're going to do this to both sides. Next, what we're gonna do is on the top, we're just gonna add those four blue blocks or whatever color you picked. Take out your stone slabs, put them on the front, and you should be done. Alright, now we got our twisty knob, we got our gumball hole thingy. Now we just gotta work on our last step, which is adding in all those gumballs to make this look the best that it possibly could look. Alright you fuzzy people, we just need 1 more step, and this is the best step. You just pick out all your favorite colors and just place them like crazy. You just put them wherever you want, as random as you could possibly be. These are your gumballs. The more random you place them, the more better it is. The more gumballs you use, the more crazier that this gumball machine works. You could put them in however order you want. I'm just putting them random, like crazy as I can. This might take a while, but it's freaking fun. I love this part. This is like the best part. You can fill it up to however high you want to. It's just amazing. I love this part so much. It's so fun, and I'll see you guys when I'm done filling up this whole gumball machine, or else this would take ages. and I'll skip ahead. See you guys in the future or whatever. Yo, my fuzzy people, we did it. We are now complete with this gumball machine. It's all filled up. We got our twisty knob. We got the glass dome that took forever. We got everything we could possibly need. This thing's freaking awesome. Alright guys, and don't forget that this gumball machine gets even better. Once you add this awesome redstone, it's a lot more faster. This is what, maybe another like 7 minutes of work to make the gumball shake, make your twisty knob work, and make the quarter thing actually work with the sand. This thing is awesome. This redstone is really simple. It looks crazy, but it's super easy. Be sure to leave a like, guys, and subscribe. If you guys like this video, be sure to go check out my others, and I'll see you guys on the next one.